You have arrived. Climbing fences on a hike over the highway. What is this? So this must be what it's like to be driving in England on the left side of the road.
Take the next left, then you will arrive at your destination.
Hey, welcome back, guys. Can you believe that we're actually in a city? You wouldn't know it from the scenery behind me. We're in Waltham, Massachusetts, and this is just a little slice of heaven, something I wanted to show you. I've been here before and I thought it was worthy of letting you know. It's a green space in the middle of a city, and I thought it was worthy of making a little video. Bring you along and show you a secret little spot I have, but there's all kinds of points of interest, and I will list it down below, so if you want to look it up and see for yourself, feel free to do that. The city of Waltham started acquiring land from private landowners in 1893, and at that time it was, I believe, 75 acres that they started out with, and over the years they kept acquiring more land, and by 1927 they had reached over between 220 250, depending on where you look, acres of land. And this place is amazing. There's trails all over the place, and you would never know that you're in a city. I'm sure all locals know about this place, and now you know about this place. So come along, let's check it out. I'll show you a few places of interest, and I'll see you on the trail. There's a few old stone structures that I think one was a parks building or a camp building. I'm not even sure. There was a ski slope up here at one particular point in time, up by the old, I think it was I'm down near the parking lot, so you can actually hear stuff. I'm sorry about that. But the Air Force actually inhabited an area of this up here, and there's a lot. So that's down by the parking lot, and as you notice, this big long road. This is a seasonal road where you can drive all the way up if you want, but I parked down at the bottom and we walk up into the woods, and it is extremely steep. I think it was about an 8% grade on this road, so it goes all the way up and around and into the woods. A couple of office buildings over here, but this is Prospect Hill Park, and it's just outside of Boston. Whew. You just see this office building. This is part of just the main road if you wanted to drive up here. I prefer to walk. This is definitely a cardio workout for sure. Just showing you real quickly, this is glacial activity. Look at that. That is insane. Oh, wow. Why do we say that? Like, this is insane. It's actually not insane. Look at that. Real cool. And I don't know if you can see that, but we still got a ways to go, way up there, all the way around. It is very steep, so I'll just see you when we get up there. So I'm just giving you a quick idea on what you can expect. There's all kinds of little trails. This just happens to be like one of the first trails that you come up to. As you can see, it's called the Dinosaur Rock Trail, and it's only 0.16 miles, but that's just one. I mean, that's obviously nothing to write home about as far as miles or anything, but there's a bunch of these little trails that are short and long, and we're not even in the forested part yet. This is is really steep, as you can tell. I mean, it's not like the whole day. I came out here a little bit late, so there's only going to be a couple of hours, but this is a workout just trying to get into the woods. Whew. My God. Way cool. Ooh-wee. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath, but just wanted to show you these old structures that are out here as well. This is still off the road. The road is right there that we're walking up, extremely steep. But I just figured I would show you these stone structures. Imagine camping in one of these at night. Yeah, this place is heavily patrolled and it closes at 7 p.m. And out on the main road, there's really no way to leave your car. But check this out. Wow. Got these little fort structures. Pretty cool. And then over here, oh, you can see the water towers up there. Barely, but anyway. And then an old fireplace right here. I'm not exactly sure what this was at one point, but got all the stone walls in here. And just a little bit of like a remnants of an old chimney structure. Check that out though, huh? All right, we're gonna continue on. There's lots to see here. Like I said, I'm not gonna show you absolutely everything just due to time constraints, but check that out. Amazing. Let me bring you to my secret spot and I'll show you some things along the way. So once you come up to the top of the hill, as you're walking, you can still see another parking lot to an office building right there. But you can go a couple of ways. You can go that way, and that'll take you up to like the water tower and other different features. Or you can go straight this way through that gate right up ahead, and I'll show you that right there. Right there. And then that'll bring you to my spot. So let's go this way. We'll check out the woods. A lot of different trails. And we'll hang out over the highway. And they have these little stations along the way. This is a little pull-up and dip bar right here. And no, I'm not going to do that one. But yeah, so along the trail you do have that type of thing going on. There's a few of them along the way. Still haven't gotten fully into the woods, as you can tell by an office building right there. Almost there though. Oh look, something my speed. Here we go. So we've been walking a little ways, and yeah, we're gonna come out to this little area right up here, get warmed up, maybe have a little cup of coffee, hang out over the highway. So this is my little spot that I like to come to. If you know the area, then you probably know about this little spot over here. Let's check it out. Hopefully there's no one here. Whoa. Just gonna go over this area right here. Be very careful. You don't want to fall off the edge. Check this out. checks the traffic on the highway right there. Woo! Whoa, looks like there's like a sand pit or something down there. Not sure what's going on over there. I wonder if I can get down over there. Not from here, but to check it out. See the road over there. So this is like a cool little hangout spot that I like to just sit and chill at. So as you can see, the highway is behind me, the road down below, some sort of like sand pit over there, and a cliff basically to imminent doom. So I was gonna do like a cup of coffee and chill out right here, but it's way too windy and I just don't think it's a good idea. So I'll bring you into the woods so you can see that what I intended to show you, that this is a green space right in the heart of a city. Ooh, don't fall off the edge. Oh my God. Climbing fences on a hike over the highway. Okay. Yeah, so there you have it. Nice little spot over the highway, but I'm just going to take you on just a little bit in deeper so you can see what I mean about this being a natural green space, and you would never know that you're in the heart of a city. You truly could get lost out here if you just wandered around, and this is an amazing place. So if you ever happen to be in the area of Waltham, Massachusetts, then I highly recommend you give this place a shot. It's such a cool place to explore. There's lots to see, so let's keep going. Almost getting away from that traffic noise, and as you can see, most of the leaves are gone off the trees, but that's okay. There's a lot. I'm not going to be able to show you absolutely everything, like I said, due to time constraints, but there's like a stone staircase, there's a bunch of picnic tables to be found around the area, there's a pavilion, and a bunch of different hiking trails, and I hope you can come check it out if you happen to be in the Waltham area. It's near Boston, so stop by and check it out. Let's keep checking it out. As you can tell, the sound of the traffic is getting further and further away. Look at this. This is pretty. So this is the Summer House Trail, and as you can see, there's a ton of stairs that lead all the way up, and maybe it leads to a scenic point. So let's go check it out. All right, if anybody lost their Jesus is King sweatshirt, it's by the pavilions. Somebody walking up there. So this is the little pavilion right here. It says Summer House. I don't know if you can see that. Summer House. And an old stone building in the back that I believe is like an old camp building or park building. So I'll show you that in a minute, but this looks like a good place to fire up the stove and have a cup of coffee. Yeah, we'll check that out a little bit. Well, I just looked at the clock and it's getting to about 20 past 3. So I only have about 40 minutes to get back to the vehicle as far as like daylight hours time, and I want to show you more of this. So I'm going to say no to the coffee and just show you around a little more. This is the old stone structure that's out here. I believe it's just like an old park building. That looks like, oh, that looks like somewhere that they maybe used to store wood. I don't know if you can see that at all. If that's not what it is, let me know. Kind of has a little opening. Not sure what that is. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it was for trash. I can't figure it out. It's been sealed up right there. Wow, look at the stonework though. Way cool. Yeah, you can't get over, I can't get these open. Oh, that's metal. I thought that was wood. Look at that. Oh, yeah, this is locked pretty good. Looks like people have tried to get in here. You know? Nice little stone structure. I think I'm just gonna stop, maybe have a little something to drink, maybe some water and a quick little snack, and we'll see what else we can find. But yeah, can you believe it? In the middle of a city, you have this oasis. Prospect Hill Park, Waltham. Oh wow, what a great little snack that was. Now we're going to continue on. As you can see, I know it never translates the same, but it is actually getting dark, and I got a ways to get back to the vehicle, so that's what we're going to do. I know that I said the next camping video is going to be, the next video is going to be a camping video, and we're doing this, but the next video will be a camping video. I just really haven't had the motivation, to be honest, to get out there, but pumped up, ready to go, and we have some great adventures to come, so stick around for that. And I might sneak in a little review video midweek. We got a killer flashlight to check out, so join me for that. But you know, we'll just continue on. Let's see what else is on the way out. Oh, so I had to come off trail and just show you this little, I guess technically it's called a burl, but I call them tree knots. I know some people remove them to make bowls out of them, or little pieces of decorations and stuff. I think it's illegal to take them off, but look at that. That is awesome. Way cool. Look how it's like connected to the tree. That is amazing. Isn't that cool? Little naughty by nature. And that's naughty with a K. Like, look at this. It's still peaceful. The sun is going down, but you have a nice little place to escape. So this is down near the parking area, and to me it almost looks like that could be like a trail up to like the old ski area, as there used to be a ski area. I'm not sure if it's still active, but that's pretty interesting. What is this? What is this? What is this little area right here? Huh. All right, what am I actually doing? I'm like walking along. Whoa! Let's see if I can possibly, if there's an entrance, maybe getting closer to see these. Like, actually, what am I doing? All right, let's go around that fence right there. All right, well, back in the car. Thank you for joining me. This is just, I just wanted to bring you along on just a short little adventure, a little bit of a hike. I should have allowed for more time, but I didn't. But this is a hidden gem in the middle of a city, Waltham, Massachusetts. Who knew? A lot of locals do, but I'm not sure if you did. And I recommend it. There's lots and lots of trails, lots of cool things to see, and I'm glad you could come along with me. Join me midweek. I am going to do that flashlight review. We're going to check it out together. It's got some really cool feature, like some crazy crazy over the top like lumen power, I just more than enough. And but yeah, on the next adventure after that, we're going camping. All right, we need to get out and go camping. And yeah, that's about it. I appreciate your time, I appreciate you, and thank you for coming along with me, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Bye.